I'll try to relax a bit because I don't want to start this episode with any stress or anxiety. Relax, relax, relax. Yeah. So this is the episode 3 of Casual Talks, and I don't know what the topic of conversation will be, and I'm just going with the flow. Yeah, many of my subscribers commented in my episode 2 that don't apologize that much. So sorry for apologize. Okay, I have to not apologize. Yeah, I went into that apology loop. Okay, yeah, I'll not do that anymore. Just continuing with topics. Yeah, like I wanted to talk about astral body. What is astral body exactly? So astral body is the one which has only 1, 2, 3, 4 chakras. It does not have the lower 3 chakra, that is Manipura, Swadhisthana and Muladhara chakra. It does not have. So the astral body does not have the desire for food, desire for sex, desire for money, fame, power. It only has the desire for love, desire for communication, desire to think and desire to exist. So that is our astral body. Whereas our physical body has 7 chakras. So it's like a additional body which has desire for power, money, fame, desire for sex and desire for food and sleep. So that is what physical body is. And just to give a demo, see, physical body interacts with matter. For example, now this water bottle, right? So my skin is interacting with the plastic bottle. So what it means is the vibration in my skin, right? Vibration in my fingers is interacting with the vibration of the plastic. That is, those two vibrations are what to say? They are not allowing each other to pass through. That is why I'm able to hold the bottle, and that is why my fingers are not passing through the bottle, because the vibration of my skin is interacting with the vibration of the bottle. If it does not interact, if the vibrations don't interact, if they overlap, and if they don't interact with each other, then my hand will pass through the water bottle. So that is what astral body is. Astral body does not interact with the physical matter. Physical matter means the matter which our 5 sensory organs interact with. Our 5 sensory organs, that is the eyes, interact with the vibgyor color. Our ears interact with the 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz audio signals, and our skin interacts with the physical matter, and our tongue interacts with all those taste, and what is left? So yeah, smell, that also interacts with the some decibels or something. Like everything is existing in terms of vibration. So our 5 sensory organs are inside a frequency range, and it is able to interact with only that frequency range. That is why the physical world exists for us, the one with the Kali Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Satya Yuga. This physical world with all the 4 yugas exists for us because our 5 sensory organs interact with that frequency range. Otherwise, the physical world does not exist. If our consciousness does not vibrate at alpha, beta, gamma frequency, the physical realm disappears, and we will be able to pass through objects. Like for example, ghosts, if you see, right, they are nothing but astral entities who have lost their physical body. But the problem in ghosts is they get stuck in the astral earth. They don't go to the astral planets. The beautiful part of astral planets is it is purely astral. It does not have physical counterpart. Whereas earth has 3 counterparts, that is physical earth, astral earth and causal earth, due to which when some human dies here in the physical earth, and they still have desires like revenge, guilt or whatever, what happens is that human being will have his astral self stuck on astral earth, due to which he will be able to see, he will be able to experience earth, but without interacting with it. He'll be like a spectator on earth. So that's a very boring job, that is being a spectator. Like you will be able to see your friends, family, everything, but you'll not be able to interact with them. That is what that is what a ghost does. That is, he'll only be able to spectate. He'll not be able to interact with physical beings, because physical beings won't be able to see him unless their Ajna chakra is open. So to see astral entities, you have to have your Ajna Chakra awakened. And that is why we have to be detached from the desire of food, sleep, sex, power, money, fame of the lower 3 chakras, so that we will not be born again in this physical realm. The thing about those desires is we have to not quit those desires. If you quit those desires, for example, if you quit eating food, if you quit desiring sex, if you quit the desire for money, fame, power, you will not be able to survive, because the physical body needs food, sex, sleep, money, fame, power, at least a little bit to survive. To survive, it needs some kind of money, food, sleep, etc. Otherwise, it cannot survive, and you will not be able to evolve. So the only way out of this physical realm is you have to not care about those desires so much. You have to be like okay with even if you don't get those desires fulfilled, you have to be okay with it. And if it gets fulfilled also, you have to be okay with it. Both, there must be no duality with it. For example, if I have desire for food, if I eat that food, right, my favorite food, maybe pizza or whatever, once I eat it, I must not care about it. Like, I must not have any guilt about it. I have to enjoy the food. And there must be no guilt saying, oh, you ate food and you should feel sorry for it. So if you feel guilty about it, then you will come back, because you have created a duality that desire for food is bad. So there must be no duality regarding those desires, because duality means you are giving it too much importance. Even the no-fap community, right? They give too much importance to not fulfilling the sexual desire. So what happens is, if you consider that desire as bad, then you will come back, because you have created a duality inside your mind that desire for masturbation or sex is bad. So when you do that, you will come back to physical plane, because you didn't get it fulfilled. For example, let's say a person does no-fap for 2 months. So maybe he dies in the 2nd month. And during that time of his life, he'll feel like, damn, I didn't enjoy my sexual desire. I didn't get it fulfilled. So what happens is his consciousness comes back to the earthly plane. But realized man, enlightened man, what he does is he doesn't care about the desire. It doesn't matter for him that much. So you should not consider that desire as good nor bad. You have to be okay with fulfilling it and not fulfilling it also. Only then you can transcend. So that is what I'm trying to convey in these videos. That is, don't give importance to the lower 3 chakras. Even if it gets fulfilled, you have to be okay. Even if it doesn't get fulfilled, you have to be okay. For example, if I'm not able to interact with physical matter, I have to be okay with it. That is, if my finger passes through the water bottle, if my legs pass through the floor, I have to be okay with it. If I be attached with my physical body, then I'll come back. If I say no, I want to hold this plastic bottle, like I want to be able to hold, I want to be able to interact with the physical matter, I want to have sex, I want to eat food. If that is there, then you will come back. So the only way out is telling yourself that I'm okay with anything. I'm okay with being a spectator also. I'm okay in astral planets also. And you have to remind yourself that astral planets are way more enjoyable than the physical planets. For example, in astral planets, there are no genders, because there is no genitalia. There are no genitals. The lower 3 chakras does not exist. So there is no gender in astral planets, and due to which astral beings have sex in a different way. That is, if 2 astral beings want to have sex, then they have only 4 chakras, right? That is Anahata, Vishuddha, Ajna and Sahasrara. So only with those 4 chakras, they try to intermingle. That is, they combine themselves and they enjoy the orgasms of the 4 chakra, and they again detach. So that is how they have sex. Whereas physical beings try to have sex through the Swadhisthana, and that is not fulfilling. If you observe, right, how much can 2 beings can go inside each other? They can't go very. I hope you are getting what I'm saying. But like they try to merge. That is, 2 physical beings during the act of sex, they try to merge, but they are not able to merge completely. That is, only one part of them is getting inside each other. So that is why astral sex is way more enjoyable when compared to physical sex. So that is, astral beings combine completely with each other, and they don't have during that phase, they don't have any of their parts outside. The whole body is combined, a whole astral body combines, and that is why loving deities like Mahakali, Krishna, Ganapati, and all those deities is easier than loving a human being, because loving a human being is always incomplete. You can't love a human being completely because you cannot merge with the human being completely. There is always an element of what to say. There is always an element of not getting the word. There are always parts which are not able to merge. So that is why it is not enjoyable, loving a human. Whereas loving deities is way more enjoyable, because you are able to combine with them, merge with them completely. So that is why we have to evolve to astral beings someday. And to do that, as I told, don't care about the lower 3 chakras. Just focus on enjoying the upper chakra orgasms. And I'm waiting for my students, that is in the initiation list, like whoever has joined the membership, I'm waiting for them to awaken their Ajna chakra, because Ajna chakra orgasms are way more pleasurable. I got it in May 2024, and now it's been 3 months, I guess, May, June, July, August, September. Yeah, now it's been 4 months after my first pineal gland orgasm, and it was the most beautiful thing ever. That is when I was doing the mantra sadhana of all the 18 deities. One fine day in May 2024, what happened was everything vanished and my Kundalini started rising upwards. So what I observed in that process is, I imitated the process of death. That is, during death, right, what happens is our Kundalini escapes the body. That same thing you can imitate during meditation. That is, during meditation, if you control your breath, like if you breathe slowly and stop thinking, what happens is your Kundalini will think, oh, this guy is dying. So what happens is it detaches itself from the Muladhara, Swadhisthana, all the lower 3 chakras, and when it comes to the Ajna, it bursts. So that is what happens during Kundalini awakening. Your Kundalini thinks it has lost the physical body. So that's what you have to convince the Kundalini. You have to convince the Kundalini that either it is sleeping or it is either it is losing the physical body. So when you do that, one ball of energy will come to the Ajna chakra. So especially you have to do it during the sadhana of your Ishtadevata. That is, I didn't know my Ishtadevata was Kali. I was just chanting all the deities' mantras, and when it came to Dakshina Kali, right, when I was doing Om Mahakalika Namaha, Om Mahakalika Namaha, I'll not give out the Bija mantra, that is too powerful. That is why I was doing Om Mahakalika Namaha, Om Dakshina Kalika Namaha, Om Dakshina Kalika Namaha. As I was doing, right, what happened was a ball of energy came from the Kundalini. So I can just imitate that again, because after you get your first pineal gland orgasm, you can again do it whenever you want. That is the skill that gets unlocked. You can orgasm in your Ajna chakra whenever you want. So I will just do that and show. I'll try to pull my Kundalini to the Ajna. Yeah, so this is how you can do it once your Kundalini awakens. You can feel the pineal gland orgasm whenever you want. But the thing about pineal gland orgasm is it requires fuel, lot of fuel. What is the fuel of pineal gland orgasm? The fuel of pineal gland orgasm is bijaksharas. Bijaksharas, as I told in the previous videos, that is, in my previous video I have explained about the science of bijaksharas. Bijaksharas like Hrim, Krim, Shrim, Aim, all those bijaksharas, what happens is it builds up your Kundalini, it fuels the Kundalini. And as you tell those mantras more and more, the Kundalini gets fueled like a rocket, like a nuclear energy. And once it builds up, right, it shoots upwards. It shoots to the Ajna Chakra. So you have to have a lot of sadhana in your Kundalini. So a lot of sadhana will build up your Kundalini, and one fine day you will get to experience that orgasm. So that is why doing sadhana every day during Brahma Muhurta, 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. is required. And you have to think it like the activity of sex itself. For example, in sexual activities, the fuel is the sexual energy. Like whatever turns you on is the fuel for your orgasm during sex. Similarly, for Kundalini orgasm, that is Ajna orgasm, the fuel is bijaksharas. So both are orgasm itself. Yeah, that is Swadhisthana orgasm, this is Ajna orgasm. The fuels are different. The fuel of Swadhisthana is the sexual energy, the fuel of Ajna is bijaksharas. So what is the benefit of this Ajna orgasm? The benefit of Ajna orgasm is a lot of powers gets unlocked. That is powers like manifesting whatever you want in reality, manifesting your desires. You will be able to control your physical reality. The physical reality is just a manifestation of your mind. So every day when you wake up in the morning and open your eyes, that is the universe you created. For example, now when I open my eyes, this is the universe that I created. Similarly, when you open your eyes, you create your own universe. So what I mean by that is, every one of us, every living being are the experiencers of the universe. That is, universe wanted to experience itself. So universe cannot experience itself fully through a water bottle. For example, even this water bottle is trying to experience the universe, but it's not able to experience to the full capacity. It's interacting with the ground and all. See, it interacts with ground, it interacts with my hand, but it has limitations. It cannot speak, it cannot think. But the universe inside you, but the human body is special because it is able to interact in a very advanced manner. So universe is happy experiencing itself through you. And universe is more happier to experience through astral body, because astral body is more capable than the physical body. And it is more happier to experience through the causal body, because causal beings like Vishnu are dreaming about multiple universes. So Adi Shakti is happy experiencing herself through Vishnu, because Vishnu is a dreamer of entire universe. There are a lot of Vishnus creating multiple universes, and that is why Adi Shakti is more happy to experience herself through Vishnus than human beings. Similarly, Adi Shakti is happy experiencing herself through humans than a water bottle. So I hope you are getting my point. The water bottle has only Muladhara chakra. It's just in the sleep mode. It doesn't have a desire for food, sex and anything. It's a non-living thing, and that is why it is in permanent sleep mode. It's continuously sleeping. Similarly, the ground is continuously sleeping. Whereas trees have a bit better Muladhara. It has desire for food. So when it comes to trees, one desire is added: sleep plus food. Food in the sense nutrition from sunlight or whatever. And slowly insects have more better desires. Amphibians, reptiles, mammals, they have more better desires, but more chakras are getting added, more desires are getting added. And finally, when it comes to humans, we have 7 chakras, and that's why she's very happy to experience herself through humans. So that's what desires are. Desires are not bad. Desires are the way how universe experiences itself. So as you as you advance, you have to leave the lower desires. You have to leave not to label them as bad. Instead, not care about them. You have to not care about the desire for sleep, food, sex, power, money, fame. You have to not care about that. Just increase your Anahata chakra, because astral beings' body starts from Anahata chakra. So you have to increase your capacity of love. That is, if you see someone, right, you have to feel like I want to merge with that, not through genitalia or not through genitals, but through soul, that is the astral body. You have to feel like I want to merge with this person. So when you have that urge, right, when you create that urge for yourself, that time you are slowly going towards becoming an astral being. Small signs of your evolution is you have to love cuddling more than sex. For example, people whoever is loving the process of cuddling, right? Cuddling your dog, cuddling your mom, dad, or whoever, your wife, husband, girlfriend, whoever it is. The people who love cuddling more than the activity of sex are going towards becoming astral beings. That is why loving is not, don't consider love as bad. Enjoy loving people, enjoy hugging, all that stuff. Only when it comes to lust, no, don't judge that process. So that's what I'm trying to convey. And so this is how you evolve into astral beings. Now, even now, right, now I'm talking through my Vishuddha chakra. So I am basically orgasming through my Vishuddha chakra. So this is an upper chakra orgasm. Now, when two people talk, right, so that is basically upper chakra orgasm. And when two people think, for example, when now I'm talking to you and you're thinking through your Ajna chakra. So you're having your Ajna chakra orgasm and I am having my Vishuddha chakra orgasm. So we both of us are orgasming in the upper chakra. Now both of us have left the lower chakra orgasms, unless you are eating, unless you are watching this video eating popcorn or whatever. Otherwise, if you are listening to this video without eating anything, that means that you are purely orgasming through your Ajna chakra. So that's what we have to practice. For example, if you want to become an engineer, you have to learn what an engineer learns. For example, computer science or whatever. Similarly, in order to become astral being, you have to practice loving others with the intention of merging completely, rather than through genitalia. So that's what you have to practice. Practice loving everyone completely. Practice talking to others. Practice thinking about reality. What is reality? All that stuff. Think about that. Who are you? Who am I? What is this reality? Why is this reality existing? All that. Think whatever you want, because that is what Ajna chakra wants. It wants orgasm. But know that thinking is also a lower chakra orgasm when it comes to the Sahasrara. Sahasrara chakra means not thinking itself, just existing, no thinking. So that is what Sahasrara chakra orgasm is. Sahasrara chakra gets the orgasm when you stop all the thought processes. When you don't have any thoughts in your mind, your Sahasrara chakra gets orgasm. It goes to the Nirvikalpa stage. Nirvikalpa means no thoughts for 2 to 3 hours. During that time, your consciousness escapes the physical body and goes to the astral planets. So that is what Sahasrara chakra orgasm is. Then again, what happens is, when you lose this physical body, right, your consciousness goes out through the Brahmarandra. It goes out through the Sahasrara chakra, and it enters the astral planets, and again it gets the lower chakras like Ajna, Vishuddha, Anahata. It doesn't get the lower 3 chakras because those planets don't have the resources for the lower 3 chakras. That is why only below these 3 chakras come to the Sahasrara. So it goes out, the consciousness goes out, then it attaches itself again with Ajna chakra, Vishuddha chakra and Anahata in the astral planets. Similarly, when you achieve Nirvikalpa in the astral planets, maybe after millions of years in the astral planets, what happens is your consciousness goes out through the Brahmarandra again in the astral body. Then it stays in the Sahasrara. So when you stay in the Sahasrara or Ajna, you have the causal body. Causal Vishnus, right? Vishnus like Garbhodaksha Vishnu, they have only the Sahasrara chakra. Ajna chakra, they have a little bit for creating universes. That is, when a Garbhodaksha Vishnu starts thinking, right, lot of universes get formed. So that is the power of a causal being. If he starts thinking, universes get formed. That is why to become Shiva again, Shiva means complete zero, complete awareness without any thoughts. So for a Garbhodaksha Vishnu to become Shiva again, he has to completely stop thinking, dreaming, etc. Because if he thinks, right, universes gets formed. That's why Vishnu has to completely stop thinking to become Shiva again. So that is the process how universe exists. This is a universe created by a causal being, and that causal being is there inside all of us. That is, he is experiencing all the lower six chakras through us. So what happens is, as we evolve, we become him again. We become the causal being of our universe. He is like the hive mind, and we are like the bees. We are like the pawns of his creation. And time, we think that after millions of years of evolution, we become him again. That's not how time exists for a causal being or astral being. He has already evolved. That is the future self, our future self, that is Garbhodaksha, Vishnu, astral beings, are already evolved and they are existing parallelly. For example, now also the Mahabharata is going on. Now also Ramayana is going on. Now also Krishna is there. Because time exists in terms of frames. For an astral being, time of physical realm exists in terms of frames. So an astral being can go to Ramayana again, whereas a human being can't go to Ramayana again. For a human being to go to Ramayana again, he has to evolve into an astral being, that is a four-dimensional creature, and he has to go back to Ramayana if he wants to. Whereas a causal being can go to any time of astral being's lifespan. For example, in astral planets, the yugas might be different. There might be different set of yugas, unlike the physical realm ka yugas. Physical realm has 4 yugas, that is the time cycle of how our solar system revolves around Sagittarius, a black hole. So that is the physical realm ka yuga, whereas astral realm ka yuga is different. So an astral being can go to any yuga of physical realm, but he cannot travel in yuga of the astral realm. That is, for an astral being, astral yugas are linear, are going on in a linear manner, like how for a physical being, yugas are going on in a linear manner. That is, for us, time is linear. We cannot go to Ramayana, Mahabharata now, because now for us, we are experiencing time in a linear fashion. Similarly, astral beings also experience their time in a linear fashion, whereas our time in a arbitrary fashion. They can go to our past, present, future, anything, but they can't go to their past, future. Only causal beings can go to the present, past, future of astral realm, whereas Shiva can go to present, past, future of a causal realm. So for Shiva, it is like a piece of cake. Everything is like a piece of cake. Everything is a movie for Shiva. Even the causal yugas, astral yugas, physical yugas, everything is a movie for Shiva. He can switch off the movie and throw the remote away. Astral and causal beings still involve themselves in this cosmic cycle. The only being, Shiva is not a being again. He is Shiva is the name of the consciousness which has reached the ultimate point. The ultimate point of our consciousness is the one which does not have any Leela, which does not have any cosmic cycle. It is out of the cosmic cycle, cosmic Leela. It is the place where nothing exists. No questions, no answers, no thoughts, no vibrations, nothing. Basically, it's like a black hole itself. So that is the name given to the ultimate state of consciousness, Shiva. So we are that actually. Our original self is Shiva. When it starts vibrating, the process of evolution and devolution occurs. So the Shiva inside us is constantly watching the 3 movies. That is the causal movie, astral movie, and physical movie. Currently, now when you are watching this YouTube video, the Shiva is watching the physical movie of watching YouTube. When it detaches itself from the physical body, that is the lower 3 chakras, it enters the astral movie. For example, when you sleep, right, when you dream, you are seeing the astral movie. Astral movie is nothing but the movie of your emotion and intellect. All that thoughts you get, right, during your sleep, that is your astral movie. Whereas the causal movie is the one where you have desires, that is where your desire to exist is there. I want to live, I, the self, I, whatever you call as I, right, your consciousness. Your consciousness has considered something as I, that individuality. So that I is there in your causal body. So that causal body is continuously watching the astral and physical movie. The astral movie is one with the emotion and intellect, that is Vijnanamaya Kosha and Manomaya Kosha. And the physical movie is the one with the Annamaya and Pranamaya Kosha. the one which requires food, air, water, etc. So, just to give an example, when you sleep, if you get dreams about your past lives, right? Usually we get dreams. In that dreams we die so many times. If you observe your dreams, in that you go to some place which feels familiar only inside the dream. Inside the dream you feel that place is familiar. But when you wake up in the physical realm, you feel like, what did I dream about? I have never been to that place, but still I feel like it is familiar. It is not there in the physical realm, but still I felt like that place is familiar. So that place is familiar because it was the place that you lived in your past life. In your past life, you had a surrounding, maybe in some other state of India, maybe in some other country or somewhere, and you felt that place was familiar. That memory is still there in your astral body. Your astral body still thinks about the place of previous lives, and it still remembers the last second of death. For example, in your dreams, you die many times, right? So what it means is, when you die in your dream, you're basically remembering the last second of your death of your previous life. So that's what happened. That's what's happening in the astral dreams, and sometimes you get lucid dream. So lucid dream is when you enter the astral planets. That is, you are able to control the environment. Whereas the dreams where you die, you are not able to control the environment. You are just remembering your past life. That is your memory of your physical self in the past life. Whereas the dreams where you are able to control the environment, that is the lucid dreams, you are basically entering the astral planets, the astral realm, where you are able to fly, do whatever you want. So that is what. So that is the difference between lucid dream and nightmares. Nightmares are basically you are remembering your past life, whereas lucid dream is where you are entering the astral realm, where you have more freedom over your environment, that is manifestation powers. And causal dreams don't exist so much. Like whenever you enter the causal realm, you go to a very deep sleep. That is, you enter the deepest sleep, where you don't remember anything. If you go to the causal dream, right, causal movie, when you go in deep sleep, you don't remember anything, because your consciousness is not evolved enough to understand causal dreams. Causal dreams are only understandable for beings who have evolved as much as Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. So Garbhodakshaya Vishnu will be able to understand the causal dream, because he is the one who is creating universes through his causal dream. So only when you evolve to that level, you will be able to remember how you created this universe, how you created all the plants, animals, birds, insects, etc. But that is too far a goal. That is why first we will try to become 4-dimensional creatures who are able to pass through the time of physical realm. Then we'll become 5-dimensional creatures. Then slowly multi-dimensional, like the deities, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, etc. So we have a lot to evolve. So that's why I don't care about the lower 3 chakras. If you feel like eating food, eat food, enjoy. If you feel like having sex, enjoy. Don't judge those activities. Just be chill with those desires. Like, don't care about it too much. Don't consider it as bad nor good. Don't get addicted to it, nor don't switch it off forcefully. Let everything happen naturally. And once you crush the dualities of the lower 3 chakra, you'll become astral being. Instead of focusing on crushing the duality, focus on loving. Because when you love, right, when you learn how to love, when you learn how to merge with other beings, what happens is your anahata becomes so powerful that you will not care about the lower 3 chakras. So that must be your capacity of love. So increase the capacity of your love so high, so much with the deities or whoever, that the lower 3 chakras becomes invisible almost. You should have a desire to be with your absolute one wherever it may be. It may be in physical realm, astral realm, causal realm, wherever it may be. You have to have that amount of desire. Like, I want to be with this person, with this deity, wherever he is. Maybe in the astral planet, causal planet, whichever. I want to be there. So that must be the amount of your love towards the absolute one. So once you generate that amount of love, you will go to those planets where the deities are there. For example, if you can love Yogananda also. If you love Yogananda very much, he will take you towards the astral planets. If you love Vivekananda or whoever it is, whichever astral being it is, you want to merge with them completely. So that must be the amount of love you have towards them. So when you have such amount of love, obviously you will go to those planets. That's what Mother Nature will do. Mother Nature doesn't like to keep you away from your desires. Mother Nature wants you to fulfill your desire. You are Mother Nature, and that's why you have come to this planet to fulfill your 7 chakra desires. Once you detach from lower 3 chakra and start enjoying the upper 4 chakra orgasms, the Mother Nature inside you will think, okay, I want to go to those planets where 4 chakras are more concentrated. I want to go to those planets where the lower 3 chakras are not concentrated. So you will go to such planets where Anahata is concentrated, where Vishuddha is concentrated. In astral planets, you need not talk itself. Like how I'm talking here, right, on this video, blabbering all the stuff. In astral planets, you need not talk also. You communicate through your thought processes only. Like when you think, the other astral being understands. Oh, this guy is thinking about this process. Because all the astral beings in the astral planets have awakened their Ajna Chakra. So everyone have awakened the Ajna Chakra, and due to which everyone can read your mind there. There is no sense of privacy in astral planets. Everyone knows what you're thinking. So that's why it's kind of dangerous also. So you can't cheat in astral planets. That is, if you plan on cheating on your partner, then your partner will get to know, because your thoughts are completely visible. And that's why their thought transfer, their communication happens through telepathy. Telepathy means just by thinking, you are able to communicate with the other beings. Whereas in physical realm, we need to talk. Vishuddha Chakra has to be talkative. So I have to talk so that you can understand. If I just think, you will not be able to understand. So that is the difference between astral planets and physical planets. Causal planets to live. I cannot talk about it also, because my brain is not evolved enough to talk about causal planets. So I think we better consider the causal planets later. Like, let us explore that later. First, let us become astral planets. It's like thinking about 10th grade before going to 6th grade. So let us first go to 6th grade. Then slowly after evolving 7th, 8th, 9th, we'll go to the 10th grade. That is the causal planets. So don't worry about causal planets too much. It's too difficult to reach that point. But focus on loving causal beings. Like if you focus on loving your 10th grade senior, then he will try to help you in your 5th grade, right? So that is how you have to interpret. You have to love your senior, that is Vishnu. So when you love Vishnu, Krishna, whoever, they will at least put you to astral planets, if not causal. Causal to dur ki baat hai, means too far a goal. At least they will put you to 6th grade, that is astral planets. So that is why focus loving the causal beings, so that you will get somewhat near, at least, not causal planet exactly, at least somewhere near in the astral planets. So that's why we have to love the deities, focus on loving the deities. You can focus on loving astral beings also, like Vivekananda, Yogananda, that up to you. It's like, what are you aiming for? If you aim for getting JEE first rank, NEET first rank, at least you will be in the top 100 rank. So if you are aiming for, if you are aiming to be top 10 in your class, at least you will be in the top 100, if not top 1000. So aim for becoming top 10, so that you at least you will be inside the top 100 once you get your results. Results are nothing but your death. Your death is your final exam. In that exam of your death of physical body of this incarnation, it is like a very big exam. Your consciousness will be judged, not by others, by your own self. Your consciousness will be thinking, do I have the desire of sex? Do I have the desire of food? Do I have the desire of money? So your consciousness will start thinking, do I have the ego to prove to the external world? If you have some ego to prove towards the external world, for example, if I'm Aditya, right, and if I have some ego to prove that Aditya is a selfless being, Aditya is a helpful being, Aditya is a physics scientist or whatever. So if Aditya has some ego in him to prove himself to the external world, then he'll come back to the physical realm. So I must not have any attachment towards the character Aditya, because attachment towards the ego Aditya or character Aditya is Manipura Chakra. For example, if what happens is after breakups, we go to the gym, right? We be like dumbbells, we lift dumbbells and put some pictures in Instagram of our six packs so that our exes get jealous of us. So all that drama you have to leave. There is no one to prove your ego to. There are no exes. All your exes are humans. Why are you proving yourself to some humans who don't even know how to evolve? So that is why stop proving yourself to other humans. You need not. You have to impress the deities. Impressing humans is of no use. Even if you impress some human, let us say, what is the end result? You will just be back to the physical realm. You will respawn here with that human. Maybe you will get married to that human. So, but what's the use? There's no evolution impressing a human. So try to impress the astral beings like Vivekananda, Yogananda. Try to impress causal beings like Ganapati, Vishnu, Kali, Krishna. Try to impress them. That time you will get better results. Physical realm, to easily you can conquer. There's nothing to conquer here actually. It's just money, fame, power, sex, food, sleep, shelter. That's it. There's nothing to conquer other than that. Try to conquer something more. Try to conquer love. For example, I just think about Kali. Like when I think about Kali, I just want to merge with her. Like I want to merge with her consciousness in the causal planet. So when I have that desire, what happens is she'll at least put me to astral planets. She'll be like, okay, let me put this guy to this planet at least, so that he can finally come back to me. So that's what she will do. So love some multidimensional being so that they'll feel some pity on you and put you inside some advanced planet. So be ready for pity sex. So you have to be like a beggar. You have to be like a you have to simp basically. You have to know how to simp in front of multidimensional beings. Don't care about your ego, because ego is only in the physical realm. In the astral realm, there is just love. So practice simping, not to human beings, to astral and causal beings. Yeah, and stop listening to all those toxic masculinity or some other people who think we have to prove our ego, like money, fame, power to the world. Stop listening to all that, influencers who are promoting ego, self-worth, self-respect. Everything is bullshit. Don't have self-respect. Don't have self-esteem. Just consider yourself as beggar, because in front of the astral and causal beings, you are a beggar. We are all simps in front of those beings. Only in front of humans, be confident, be egoistic. Not egoistic to hurt them, not egoistic to hurt others, egoistic to show them the path towards the astral and causal planets. For example, now Aditya has to have ego enough to prove, enough to take people to the astral planets. If Aditya does not have ego, then he wouldn't create a YouTube channel, he wouldn't create any content, because he will directly go to the astral planets. But now I have to create an ego so that people will be, so that I can help people. That is what even Krishna did. That is, Krishna was a karma yogi. Even though he could go to the astral planets, causal planets without anyone's help, he didn't go. He wanted to take the physical beings like humans, his human friends, like Arjuna, all those, to the astral planets. That's why he gave out the Bhagavad Gita. Similarly, you have to have ego enough to help your people, not ego to hurt them. So that's the thing. So I hope this video has helped your evolution process. We will all go towards the Hiranyaloka, Bhurbhuva Swaha Mahajana Tapa Satya, till Shiva will go together. We will create ashram in astral planets also, not only the physical. In physical planets, I am planning to create a physical planet. That is Earth. I am planning to create ashram in maybe 2027. That is 2027. I will start the process of building ashram. By 2030, I will establish a clear building, sort of like a school. Like I will open, not a very big school, maybe just one small building with at least like 2-3 floors, so that I can teach students in a hall or a room. So I will open a small building, a physical building, where I can teach students about astral planets, causal planets, and the sadhana related to them, Shakti sadhana, Shiva sadhana combined. So I'll do something, and I will, the first batch of students, right, that is whoever has subscribed to the membership, they will be the teachers in that school, because I will not be able to teach everyone. So that is why I'm planning to, whoever is interested, to become teachers of this knowledge will be my teachers in the ashram, because I'll not be able to teach everyone, the whole batch. There will be a lot of batches. That's why I'm planning that. I don't know whether it will be successful or not. This is just a plan, and I'm hoping someday it will be true. That is, Project Kali will be a school. Yeah. Now it's just a small plant, Project Kali. Hope Kali Ma will help me, Kali Ma and all of you will help me build this small school, like a Tantrik School. Because the Kali Yuga requires Tantra, guys. It's Kali Yuga requires Tantric deities, because all are Rajasic and Tamasic. Nobody is Sattvic. So Vedic worship is, Vedic form of worship is completely, I feel it's completely useless. It is useful, maybe 2-3%, but we need Agora kind of deities to awaken the Kundalini. We can't awaken the Kundalini using Vedic deities. Vedic deities were useful during Satya Yuga, when everyone were righteous. Everyone had true intentions of love and selflessness. But in this Kali Yuga, everyone are Rajasic and Tamasic. Like subconsciously we are. At least we don't show it to the external world like on face value. But inside our home, inside when we are private, that is when we are in our own personal space, we are Rajasic and Tamasic. So we just show our Sattvic side to the world. Sometimes we don't show even Sattvic side. If you see the wars going on, that is completely showing Rajasic and Tamasic openly. So that's why Tantric deities are very much necessary in this Yuga. We will open Tantrik schools and awaken everyone's Kundalini. We will help people to go to the astral planets, and Mother Earth will be beautiful again, with less humans, less animals, less birds, and lot of resources. The thing is, resources must be more than the beings, so that beings can be happy. Okay, now I'm talking like Thanos, but whatever Thanos told was true. That is, resources must be always abundant when compared to the population. Population must be less, so that a population will be able to enjoy and evolve. Otherwise, all the batches of humans will get stuck on Earth, and it'll be a hassle. That is, it'll be troublesome to evolve. So that's why let's help everyone evolve. Let's bring balance to the Earth. It will be balanced eventually. That is, when the solar system goes near to the center of mass of Milky Way galaxy, Satya Yuga will start, and I am just a element which is trying to contribute to that process. Everyone are, not only me, all the spiritual organizations are just elements which are taking Kali Yuga towards the better ages, that is Dwapara Yuga, Treta Yuga, whatever. So everyone are elements of this cosmic cycle. Nothing is forceful here. It's not like I'm forcing everyone to evolve. Everything is happening naturally. Me opening YouTube channel, me contributing to the part of evolution, and you guys helping this process of evolution. It's all a cosmic cycle, cosmic game of evolution and devolution. Nothing is happening forcefully. Everything is involuntarily, automatically happening. It's a movie. So let's just play this movie and enjoy. Okay guys, I think I have talked too much. Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Mahakal.